Oops. I took it all out. I was like, I remember where it goes.
And then you did it. And remind me again how this is going to work for a panel discussion.
I'm going to review them, give opinions and insights, and
For a
recommend
panel?
some. Yeah. I also have plans to incorporate the what you call it, the panel bit that Quince from Shut Up and Sit Down gave that they have up on their site. It has some interesting stuff about the evolution of board games and how that.
That's
Whatever,
cool.
my panel.
That's
Wait,
cool.
are you actually going to play during the panel or just talk about it? Is that...
I'm going to use this for some video as
Okay.
well for the play, and then give opinions, what have you. I mean, there's a couple of these that are short enough that we could, but watching people play is entertaining.
Right.
But as far as a panel's concerned, it's a different scenario, and that's why I'm going through all these games to be like, all right, this one's cool, this one's cool.
There's another one that I wanted to
Like this
buy
one.
that I'd like to... I forgot the name. What was this?
What's it about?
Called? You're the one who
What's-
remembers,
which one?
right? Didn't we want to buy one that I thought was really cool?
What's it about?
It's feudal-ish, right?
It's called Sengoku.
Is it?
It's a strategy.
What?
Sengoku?
It's like a strategy, game set in feudal Japan period, so warring states. So you
Cool.
pretty much do strategy, like you play one of the big clans
Yeah.
and try to
Is that
conquer
the one
Japan.
that I wanted?
I think so.
Okay.
That's the one we kept
But
saying.
there is one I'm going to buy because I really wanted it. And we can try that too.
I have it on my list. Cool.
Okay, so
I'll get on that before panel. Can I see the rice? It's so awesome.
Yeah.
I like touching it.
check your rice.
Would someone like to set up the player card for us?
Yeah.
Probably use that
Okay.
same card, actually.
So
Yeah, it's all the cards are there.
No, that's why I meant the player card. We could probably use the bottom half.
So smooth.
yes.
Oh my god. Congratulations, you have tactile friends.
No.
Okay. So basically,
wow.
That is
that's a point-based game.
No one knows.
There's
That's not the point. I'm listening, John. Yeah, right?
Whatever. After you're giggling fit, we'll reconvene in 3 minutes.
Oh my god.
Bring up
Don't
fucking
encourage
ice and
them.
John for the rest of the night.
Oh jeez.
I think we can charge for this. I think that's a thing.
There's probably somebody who's into this.
Yeah.
Somewhere. They're so nice. I love how they feel.
They're so smooth.
So how did you make all that money? Well, see, there's these videos I have online. Those girls,
Touching dice.
Touching dice. Wait, what? Yeah, they stack them and they sort of like drop them,
You rub them between their hands.
Yep. Like this.
and then they like look at the camera alluringly. No, they keep touching the tokens. But apparently someone's into that. So
They make a pretty sound.
no, do you want the cards?
No, that's one.
My mermaid. I was trying to get into this, and you wanted to have a fit. So
I'm enjoying myself.
You're enjoying yourself louder than he can explain the cards.
So, the goal is to... Yeah, I know. And they're amazing. They make an amazing noise. I have to give you that.
Yeah, they're smooth. I get it.
So, the goal is to be the player that gets the most point after 5
Out
rounds.
of respect for John, I'm not going to put my dick in that. So I do
Yeah.
nothing more for him.
So, there are 2 ways to score points. The first is with your rice marker.
Of course.
We each start with 5 of those, and you score points based on how many you have left at the end of the round. So if you have your 5 rice markers still at the end of the round, you get 5 points.
Start with some, right?
5.
That's rude. Just passing it along.
I
got you again.
Didn't want it.
Less.
Oh.
So basically, during the turn, it's fine. So, The first way to score points is your rice markers.
Yes.
So each rice marker you have in your hand is 1. You start with a certain amount. I gotta reread to see how many rice marker you start with. But during the turn, you can steal other people's rice, and you gotta protect your own. So that's the first way to score points. The second way is the round ends when somebody has 7 samurai on the table.
Okay.
But they have to be of a certain color combination.
So I basically need to get the Power Rangers to protect my rice.
Exactly.
Okay.
Except your goal is to have as many of the same color as possible on the table, because that's how you score the highest score. So if you look at here,
Okay.
7 of one color gives you 20 points, 6 of one color, 1 of another gives you 15, and so forth. You can use Ronin cards as a wild card. So let's say I have 6 red samurai on the table. I can win the round if I put a Ronin card on there to be like to fill in as a wild card.
Ronin is the cherry card.
Yes, but if you use a Ronin, regardless of how many of the same color you have on the table, you get 7 points.
Okay.
So using the Ronin lets you win the round, but it's kind of like if you do that, you don't get a high score. Bandits let you steal other people's rice. So there's bandit and there's a number right there. So this is the number of rice you would take. So if I play that card and Sally has nothing, I take 3 rice token from her. If she has 2 samurai on the table, I only take 1, because the 2 samurai are protecting some of her rice. The Shogun card is kind of the big boss card, so it lets you do one of 3 things. You can play it on somebody else, which lets you look at their hand and take 1 card from their hand and put it in your hand, so you can steal one of their cards. You can go through the discard pile with that and take any card from the discard pile and put into your hand. And if you play it alongside a ninja card, you can look at an opponent's hand, take a card of your choice into your own hand, and take another card and stick it in the discard pile. So the Shogun and the Ninja is one of the combos in there. There's a few. They're written on there so you remember them. So that's the Shogun. The Ninja lets you remove a card at random from another player's hand or any face-up card. So they're the assassin card. So it can be like discard one of your cards, or if they're winning and they have like a row of them like on the table, you can use your Ninja to take it and put it in the discard pile. So that's pretty much it. So Ronin is the wild card, Bandit lets you steal, Ninja lets you kill things, and Shogun lets you look at hands and do things with that. The few combos that can be done if you play a Ninja and a Bandit, the Samurai or Ronin cannot defend that turn. So basically, like, your Ninja distracts and your Bandit steals all the rice. Ninja and Shogun is on there, and then if you play 2 Bandits at the same time, you combined the totals and you steal that much rice. So if I had like 3 bandits, I could steal 6 rice.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I heard most of that.
Yeah. Well,
Here's a card.
it's pretty easy to pick up. We can do like a round just to see how that goes.
It's 10 rice markers.
Okay, so we get 10 each. How many cards do you start with?
10, and you deal 5, I believe.
21.
Set, other than these cards, it goes out, and then
Yeah.
shuffle it and deal 5 cards face down to each player.
Okay.
Then place the deck at the center of the table.
Yep.
Turn over the top card and place it next.
Yep. How many is he?
He's 3 more.
2 more? Okay. So,
There's a rogue one.
we're going to deal 5 cards to everybody. On your turn, you draw 2 cards, and you play 2 cards in any combination you want. And when I say you draw 2 cards, it can be from anywhere. You can draw 2 cards from the cards that have not been dealt yet. You can draw from the discard pile, but only if the top card is a samurai card. So if you like see, oh, I want that green fucker right here, so you can stick that one, and that counts as one of your draw. Or you can take one of the cards that you've lied face down on, face up on the table, and put it back into your hands. Because you can only have 7 cards down there. So you can just draw, like put down multicolor samurais like down on the table, just so you can keep drawing.
Crazy.
And then, you know, shift your strategy that way. So that's a lot of stuff at once, so we'll play it once and you guys will get the hang out of it pretty
Yeah.
quickly.
It goes faster when you start.
Yep.
Alright, what do we want to be called?
You want a combo
Yes, please.
cards that just gives you how many points you score for each of the color combinations, and also combo cards you can play. Now pretty much we're all country lords.
Me.
Our focus is not as much conquering the country as like, don't steal my rice, you asshole.
Yeah.
Alright. Everybody's got 10 rice.
Yes, I have 10 rice.
Perfect. So we get 5 cards each to start with.
Oh, I forgot.
See what kind of amazing
Start.
7 Samurai Power Rangers team you can
Came to your call.
you're going to be assembling. You heard about the Ronin, right, Tony? The Ronins are the wild card, but if you use them in your winning combination, you get 7 points regardless. So it's kind of like, strategically, it tends to be the card you play to prevent somebody else from winning.
Right.
So this is the discard pile. We put 1 down there, so there's a green dude down there right now.
So it's kind of played like Rummy, where I can pick from there. I have
Yeah.
To, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can pick any combination. So when you start laying cards like down here, you can pick from there too. Like so, you can because you can only pick 2 cards and play 2 cards each turn, and you can only have 7 cards down here.
I can use this pickle as a straw.
So since I shuffled,
So strange.
Yeah.
Lisa, you go
But you're not
first.
drinking anything.
So
Okay, so
basically
I draw 2 cards.
Yep. And then you can play 2 cards. So you can either lay down samurais or ronins. You can use ninjas to force us to discard cards. Or bandits to steal a fucking rice.
Okay, so I have to play 2 cards, correct?
Yeah.
So if I only play 1 card, I still have to discard 1?
Yes. But you can lay down cards here and then pick them back up later.
Okay.
Like whatever you lay down here is not set. So you would play them down here and then, you know, on your turn either pick it up or put in the discard pile or what have you.
This would be the first person to get 7 samurai down.
Yeah, that can be fixed.
Yeah. Well, they have to be at least, they have to be 2 colored.
Okay,
They have
so
to be 2 colored. So you have to lay 7 samurais down, but they have to be any combination of 2 colors. So, you know, like 5, 2, 4, 3.
then how do we get 7 of 1 color? Because we picked them up with the back. Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get it, yeah. Alright, so
Or from there, or you can steal it from other people. Or
Why?
one of them might be in the deck.
Oops. What does that mean?
It's okay. Oh, there's another one here. There's 4 of them. And the Ronin help you protect your rights too. So they're not just the wild cards. Like if you lie them down, people like you can block bandits that way too.
yeah, but if I do this, no one can protect your rice.
Yep.
Yeah, but is that a good combo to play right now since no one has anyone to protect anything anyway?
No.
But that just means you can take whatever.